Hello. My name is Sergakova and you are watching Drakaina's Secret, my live stream. I'm here and I'm happy to see you. Today I'm a little bit later because Artyom has time to be with kids and I have time. Hello David, how is your day? Morning. Early morning. It's sorry. Hello Antonio Batista. I need to take my anti-allergic pills. Me also. How I am? I'm good. Very good. Because today I could sleep a little bit more. Artyom helped me to drive kids to school. He does it very often now. Artyom, thank you very much. And so when it happens, I'm always... But I didn't... actually, I could use this time and to sleep more, but I didn't. I decided to wake up earlier because I know that still, maybe not today, but tomorrow I'm going to have my schedule and I need to wake up early. And I'm really a night owl. I like to sit at night and to create, to write. I have inspiration and it's so natural for me. And with kids you need to have schedule. So different. Today I'm going to have 2 live streams. Why do you look at me?
Do you know is my white rash guard, is it washed or not?
Yes, it is washed. It's in your chest of drawers.
So much.
I washed it and I put it all together. Paracetamol. I don't know why I feel like I'm a little bit cold. And it's like a prevention. I decided to take a little bit of paracetamol. Cool Dad, hello Cool Dad, how are you doing? Hola hermosa desde Argentina, hola Diego. Diego, ¿cómo estás? Daniela Lanis, Diego. Okay, I see that you are coming. Antonio, Ramon. I'm good, just there at work. Where do you work? If it's not a secret, of course. What do you do, generally? I don't remember if we discussed it. I think that I don't remember such kind of discussions between you and me. I'm a poet and a writer and an artist. Selena, where do you work? What do you do for a living? I'm an artist. I do armed security. Wow, really? Are you strong? Like with muscles? Like a movie superhero? Or you don't need to be that big to be an armed security? Because if you have armed, but okay, what do you mean armed? Like with guns? And who do you secure? Kako si? Dobro sam. Marks Kovač, dobro sam. I kako ste? Kako ste? Antonio, doctor? Are you a doctor? What kind of doctor are you? I am interested, guys. So I wonder, just is it possible to meet doctors, scientists here? Yeah. Hello from Germany, Oliver Husebub. Hello, have a great live stream. And I gave you a like and I get back to work. Okay, Zhenya, thank you for your like, first of all. Go back to work and come back soon if you can. Only 2 likes, guys. And the one is Zhenia's like. To je Crnogorski. Язык, да, Женя? Crnogorski like or язык? Hello, dear. Hello, Shafik. Guys, if you know some people from Iran or if you live there yourself, please share what is the situation there right here, right now, and what are your predictions? What will be there in future? Because I hear from all news channels, at least from all Russian news sources, that everything will calm down. And finally, government will manage to suppress citizens, and nothing will be changed. Just a lot of people will have problems.
The issue with the health.
FP, how are you today? I'm great today. Now I'm great. I took my paracetamol because I felt that I caught a cold or something. Surgeon, doctor, heart. Antonio, my god, is it difficult to do surgeries on hearts? Have you ever made a heart implant? Transplantation. Is it like a surgery that everyone can do now, or still is not so affordable and only rich people can afford it? Or anyone can do it? I wonder, I'm very interested. Because I know that now, have you heard about it? That scientists, they learn how to grow human organs in pigs. And it seems to me kidneys and hearts.
Intolerance.
No, they learned how to block some genes that can be responsible for immune response denial, denial, and it will be like from an animal. And also you can use this, you know that there are people who are allergic to meat. These are people who were bitten by a little insect, I don't remember its name. Tick. And they become allergic to meat, to animal proteins. And scientists learn now to use those pigs. First of all, this meat, it won't contain animal protein, and then they can use like inner organs for transplantation, and all the rest like meat for those people who are allergic to.
Are you sure it's not from some
fairy tale fantasy book?
Fantasy movie. That sounds like
I heard about it. No, I don't know.
You go to the supermarket. Can I have that heart, please? Oh no, I don't like it.
No, you don't buy it in supermarket. Just hospitals will have farms with pigs, and they can grow.
I don't think it's gonna be cheap, no?
What?
I don't think it's gonna be cheap.
But it should be cheaper than human heart.
Well, definitely.
Don't drink too much of that beverage. I don't drink too much, I drink enough of this beverage. I don't think that there is something bad in it, because I checked with my GPT chat. If you drink, if it's not overdose, if you just drink caffeine, it's okay for your health. And here, like, the worst thing that you can meet in energy drink is sugar. So I just drink sugar free. And without sugar, artificial added sugars. Like, how to say sugar-заменитель? I don't have my vocabulary, so if you can help me to find. Artificial sugar, not artificial, but like, what's the name of the most famous What's the name of the most famous sugar that is not sugar? Are you married? You're a beautiful and interesting woman. FP, yes, I'm married. Hello, Tom Tom from France. My motor just had a valve from what? From a cup put in my... Yeah, I don't understand. Don't drink too much, this I read. What do you do for fun? What do you do? Do I do for fun? I watch videos sometimes. YouTube videos. What do I do for fun? I don't know.
You exercising.
Is it for fun? It's not for fun. It's for my body, for pleasure. It's different. For me, fun is when it's something is funny. It's something when I laugh.
We do nothing for fun.
When I laugh and enjoy. And I'm Slavic woman. I do not have fun in my life. Sweet and low. What do you mean? Splenda. Sky. Where are you from? Ivica Stanojkovsky. Hello. I know you are from Czech Republic. Am I right? The sugar. Not the sugar, not the real sugar, but this adding. This substance that has that can make taste sweeter, but it's not a sugar, and it's also not good for your health. Francesco, hola. Las Vegas, Nevada. Sky Johnson, we have here. Sean, we have here my friend, follower. He's from Nevada, Las Vegas. Is it your first time here? Sugar substitute, of course. Sugar substitute. Let's write it down.
Artificial sweetener.
If you don't know, I have my paper here and my pen, and I'm going to write. Sugar.
Substitute. Sugar substitute.
Substitute. Sugar substitute.
Weird word.
Substitute. No, I know this word, but definitely I don't use it. Sugar заменитель. Dear, do you check time? The time? Yes, no? Yes, okay. I'm from Macedonia, living in Qatar. Oh, very interesting. How is it life in Qatar for Macedonian? No, just because you are not Arabic, so I always heard that it could be difficult. Macedonia, is it Balkans? Slavic countries as well. So you are Slavic, yes? Ivica. Hola, ¿qué es chula? ¿Qué es chula en español? Beijing, China. Wow, this is so interesting.
I know this word. This is
Beijing, Peking.
I see. Yeah.
I've been there once, very long ago. Tarot cards. Yes, I have my tarot cards. Here. Do you do tarot readings? Yes, Orthodox. And how do you feel there? Like, do you feel that you live in international society, or do you feel discrimination or difficulties in integration, or it's everything is super good and it's so international that it doesn't affect you? I'm from America, the book shaman. The rock shaman. I remember you, the rock shaman. We were talking about songs the last time. Soon defecting. Is it called defecting to Canada? Soon defecting to Canada. Or it's a typo. The rock shaman, I remember you, of course. We had a great conversation yesterday. Come to Canada. We accept all US expats. Dear love and water, it's nice to see you. I'm Russian, but I live in Spain, so I'm not from the United States. Hello, Mark, Madlensky, USA. Mark is from the United States. The rock shaman. Yeah. Let's rock. Let's dance. You can come too. I heard it's quite difficult now with documents. Canada was very popular place of immigration for a very long time, but then we had worldwide rumors that it started to be difficult to take a loan, to get your documents, and so on and so on. And now I don't hear that a lot of people move to Canada. Yes, Sue. Tell me, how is your life there? Yes, so you write too many messages. One is enough. You can write everything in one message because otherwise you flood. And I don't see other people's messages. You can move to Canada if you start a business. The rock shaman, but how much money do I need to have? We want to start business. But how much money? Investments. Shall I invest or I just can come and start? For example, if it's my online business, can I come and start? I would love to come to the United States. Let me be honest with you. Look, this can looks so beautiful, I think, for my live stream, like decoration, accessory. The rock shaman. And you live in the United States, yes? And where in the United States do you live, and why have you decided to move to Canada? Tell me, please, what was the reason? Do you have some relatives there, or because you feel that life there is better? You don't want to come to the United States now, things are bad. Yes, but for me it's still the best alternative, dear the rock shaman. So I know, like everywhere the things are not good, believe me. And anywhere I believe that they are better than in Russia, for example. In Russia also the situation is awful. Today I heard one Russian propagandist channel. No, it's not even propaganda, it's called Z channel, so that one who supports even who wants the war, like right, it's called right views, like how to say when you are a very right person, on your right and aggressively right, and he wants a war and so on. And he calculated how many victims, how many people Russia lost in Russian-Ukrainian war, and it's like according to his calculations, it was him, not me. He is pro-Russian and he lives in Russia. It's about 500,000 and even more. And he made calculations like how it's how you need to calculate it, like how many people went, not by just by documents, because a lot of people were not simply found. 500,000. And 2 million went there. Around 2 million people went there. So imagine if they even came back, they can be injured, KPTSD, no, it's not KPTSD, PTSD, mental problems, health problems. Imagine what's going on there. So like if you start to look around, you still sometimes. I live in Chicago. I want to leave because my government is persecuting liberals. So you have liberal political views, yes? Can you help me, please? Can you teach me? What does it mean exactly? Because I think that I'm also liberal, but also when I share some opinions, I think that they can sound quite right. I mean, can you help me to understand who am I today, for example? So, but I just, I can't choose any wing and any side because, well, I understand that politics is very important. But for example, yes, I agree that we should have freedom, and every person has to have freedom and has to have possibility to develop and to do its own business but government need to help to those people who are in big difficulties. The liberals these days are mentally ill. David, but can you explain me? Because maybe what exactly you consider to be a mental illness? What do they say in your country that you think that it is, or it is considered that they are mentally ill? Can you tell me? What exactly? Because, for example, if you ask me about vaccination, I want. I'm like for it, not against. I support. I think that it should exist, of course. But if to talk about COVID vaccine, I think it's better not to do it. Like the best idea that the best thing that you can do to yourself is to do this vaccine. I mean, like even several years ago, I tried not to do it, and I managed, and I feel myself very happy and lucky. The liberals want trans men to play women's sports in schools, etc. No, but this is ridiculous, David. It's not about liberalism. It's about just sense of. It's just nonsense. It's science. They can't. Trans women can't play women's sports in school. No, I mean, what do you mean women's? They can play any sport, but they are not allowed to take part in competitions with women. Trans women can't can box and hit women's faces. It's impossible because they are still different. They have different muscle structure, and it's not liberalism for me. The Lips wants that. So, like a girl with a trans girl, she will compete in one ring to. Have you seen it once? Do you remember, Artyom? Like several years ago, there was championship. It was, I don't remember where exactly, maybe Olympics or something. And the one trans woman, she hit into a face a girl, and it was not female boxing. It was visible that she's a monster. Being liberal is a different meaning today than 20 years ago. Thank you, David. I didn't know, and only because of you I can understand it. Because for Russia, I think, and for me, I still lived there 20 years ago. So for me, like you have common sense is like that. Trans women, no, they can't. They can't for me, and I think that we all need vaccination against when vaccines passed tests and when they were created many years ago, and when they proved its efficiency, of course, we have to use them. My kids are vaccinated, but if it's something new and I don't know what is this, and it didn't pass all tests, and if I don't trust, and if pop stars on TV they advertise them saying that, oh, this is the best in the vaccine, I'm going to take it, and you take it, so I just don't trust. For me, it's I don't trust. So for me, it's also common sense. Like not all lips want that. I don't agree with men playing women's sports there, but yet people assume that, so liberals think that way. Yeah, the rock star. In my mind, liberalism has different meaning. But I think that in the United States now it's just the situation is absolutely different. I support competing with women in their own categories. That way they learn a lesson. But it's sport.
We cannot.
Dear Victor, it's
We cannot
sport.
teach
It's
the lessons guys on the street because they behave like idiots to hit their faces. You know, it's like not
yeah,
the
it's
way.
okay in that case. So male women, they have also to go through lessons to fight with big boxers to learn their lessons as well. So it's.
A lot.
I hope it was a joke.
That'll be it.
That's how liberals are these days. Okay, David, but you see that not all liberals. There are lawsuits here of parents suing each other because they want their small child. One second. Artyom is talking. He will finish. No, you finish your conversation and. Small child to get hormones to change genders. Oh, this is so difficult also because I know a lot of stories when you have just gender disorder, gender, you can't accept your gender, and it doesn't mean that gender, what gender it is. And very often they change their gender and then they come back. And then they want to, just because they have problems with their gender. So it's not about just they were born in different bodies, but I'm sure that the situations are different. Yes? New project?
Yeah, not big, but okay.
Not big, what do you mean? That's this painting?
Yeah, they got who just.
And how much is it?
Well, it's few days maybe.
Uh-huh.
1,200.
It's great. Wow, new project for my husband. Artyom has a lot of job, guys. If you want to go to come to Spain, he can hire you. No, I'm not sure because he works as a self-employee, but I can tell you that you can be a handyman all the time. So we continue our very interesting conversation. Thank you guys for this very interesting conversations because these I like more than Bebo, Marry Me, and so on. I'm learning now because the conservatives are getting mean again, and I'm leaving now because the conservatives are being mean again, and I don't want to make your channel negative, but this is why I want to leave America. I didn't like mean people. Can you maybe describe it in a light, polite way? So you, for example, told that you also disagree as a liberalist. You also disagree with competitions, maybe with gender, that we need to be careful about it. And what else? What makes you like you want to go away? You want to leave everything that you had behind your back, and you want to go to start from the beginning to a new country. And it's a big step, very big step in your life. So what exactly they did that you feel that? You have this feeling, I understand you. You can tell who they are by the colored hair and the bull ring in their nose and piercings, tattoos also. What do you mean? The name that has been chosen. What do you mean? Who? You describe who now? What? Lesbians are told. No, not all lesbians like this. I went to pole dancing school, and there were a lot of lesbians there, and they were very beautiful, very natural, very interesting, kind, and very beautiful women. Hello, Juan. Juan from Argentina. Hello. Of course, you want fair rights for all, but the definition of lips these days is they are crazy. I understand, David. You just say how you see, yes, this situation, and you tell that. So nowadays, if you're liberal, like in most cases, it means something that is crazy, and it's difficult to accept it. And like maybe we need to start to change the names for it, how it is called. Maybe we need to invent new political parties just because old one have very bad associations. Maybe this word was used not for good intentions in some ways. It's simple. I just want to play music, but I'm tired of mean people destroying the kindness in America. I don't want to live in their negative world anymore. It's getting really bad. The rock shaman. I'm not from America, so I don't understand from your words what exactly you describe. But okay, for example, when people go out and protest, like with, do you remember this situation with the IC agent and the girl on a car? And she wanted, as I understand, she wanted to drive on ICE, is it called ICE agent? And he just shot her. So, for example, what was this situation? Having a different perspective isn't being mean. Yeah, David, but if imagine the rock shaman, he describes mean behavior and he wants to leave to a different country. He wants, you can, иди сюда, покажись. We have new sponsors in our sport club. Look here. Advertising. I'm also a sponsor of Martin's Football Club. Synergia. I don't know what is this, but yesterday they went to a headquarters and they had stamps with new sponsors. This is my guys. Seven. It's a 7. 7 años. Pequeño. Иди сюда, покажи руку, давай сравним. Look, his hand and my hand. Look, his hand and my hand. His hand is my fingers are longer, but your palm and here it's wrist. No, wrist. It's wider. Чё? Look at you. You're so big. Вот здесь у тебя шире, чем у меня кость. Здесь кость шире. Шире, видишь? Так вот же. Шире. Then he is free to go. I'm sorry, but men and women are not physically the same. An 8-year-old boy could beat the crap out of a full-size adult female, no matter what drugs you take. Yeah, the same with my kid, with my son, for example. I see it even now. We can did we show like arm wrestling? He right hand he wins me, left hand I still can win, and I do sport. I do exercises. I'm not like you know this. I use weights, and so I'm not the weakest woman in the world. And he's 7, not even 8. He doesn't, I think, have those. Yes, he does. He have hormones? Not yet, even.
No, testosterone, not
not even testosterone. It's so. Imagine what will be with him when he will be 12 or 14, for example. So of course he's just different, and no matter what kind of sport I gonna do, we have different initial данные, how to say, initial data, so it's difficult. Why only 2 genders? For me, I don't know a lot about it. I didn't learn.
So why not? I mean, it's fact. You can
No,
pick whatever you
but
are.
there is officially a middle gender, but it's not when it's so it.
Mental disease.
No, it's not mental disease. They have two
What?
organs. They were born.
Mutations. Mutants.
No, for example, women with balls hidden inside.
Is she can reproduce alone?
No, she can't. No, but she has
Mutation.
male hormones
She's
and
human,
organs that produce those
but it doesn't
hormones.
mean she's 2 in 1.
No, she's 2 in 1. You know, I saw. No, it's very rare, but it exists. Like when from outside you look like female, but inside you have, or on the opposite. From outside you look like a man, but inside you have all female organs, and it happens, and we need to understand this. This is just like no, it's how to say. It's not. Yes, it's normal. Just another type, but I don't know how to call it, and I'm sure that it's not about every single child who wants to change gender. We discussed it once that my kids also, because my daughter, she was born, look at her, blonde hair, blue eyes, and she's girly girl, everything is a rose. But when she was 4, she had her older brother and she admired him. And she was like fascinated. She was like, wow, he's so cool. And she started to repeat after him. And she wanted to wear only black clothing, only she tried to play with cars. And for me it was okay, like, okay, you play, no problem. And she had this idea, I want to be a boy, but then in 1 year she forgot about it already. And she's
it's not the same.
But for example, David, what he doesn't like that sometimes children, they just go through different stages of their life, and parents, they seriously go and change it, and they start taking hormones therapy, and they do such big changements in their bodies that it's impossible then to play it back, and this is also the real problem. So, who told here not so long ago that IE can be a shovel, and a shovel and an axe. It's an instrument, and it depends how you use it and in what hands this instrument is. If it's in good hands, you will create something great. If it's in bad hands, you're gonna do a stupid thing. So, I think it's about general education. El Puma, it's complicated, but we only have 2 genders. But medically we can have more than 2 genders. People in between, they exist. I mean, not those people who suddenly decided, but who has both organs. How you can call them, and both hormones. What is gender? So you see, Then he's free to go. Where is? 1 second, guys. David having a different. Wow, sorry, my chat is jumping. Different perspective isn't mean, but calling people names and categorizing them in a negative way is you assume many negative things about me that I'm not. Oh, really? Where? I didn't see. Sorry, guys. I've never called anyone name, nor do I care what people do with their own life. But I do not have to accept male is now a female. Mix genitalia is a thing, yes, natural some cases, yes, and I saw it. I saw cases. No, I mean not in my eye, but stories about them. These are mentally retarded adults, my dear. Not mentally. No, I mean that there are different situations. Different, and we all know that. But it can be. Gender and sex are the same words. Are the same. What is worse? W or R S. Drakaina. Thank you. I could. Word. Word. Gender and sex are the same words. So is it the same word? Does it have the same meaning?
Yes.
Rock, that's what the lips these days are fighting for. They are running America. I'm not gonna lie, it's so forced in every establishment and entertainment, it's really annoying. So forced in every... El Puma, you mean forced like you go to school and then trans woman come and she describes and she explained to your child that there are different genders and more than two and so on. Yes, this I wouldn't, for example. I wouldn't like... Well, I want my children to know everything, but I don't want them to go deeper in these questions when they are very young. It's my opinion. I don't want them, for example, to... And this is not the only question that I don't want them to learn right now. I mean, I explain them. Sometimes it happens when a boy likes a boy and the girls like a girl. Sometimes it happens. And it's not a problem, it's just a life, and we are all different. But I don't want them to be forced to go there and to check it on yourself, you should. So I don't want it to be promoted, like, you know. I don't know, like, I would be against if someone will try to sit with his big ass on my head and to jump and to say, no, you need, Selena, you need to understand, for example. I don't want it really. Yes, they have that in some classrooms for had that. So this would... okay. Ты пойдешь на тренировку? Вот ты... Great, you look great. What is your native language? No, English is not my native, I'm Russian. Parents had no say. Mark, what do you mean parents had no say? Like, they are not allowed to talk? Kids shows, it's there. Kids movies, schools, video games, other brands. Really? So it's everywhere. You can't just to be out of this agenda. I don't want to be in this agenda. I want to explain to my children and myself when we meet something, like something happens, and you see it, and you describe it, and you talk, like in a light way, but I don't want to force. This is what I meant. I don't want to force it. What do you think about traditional roles? I think, for example, there are a lot of Russian women, and not only Russian. There are a lot of women who feel themselves very good in traditional roles. Что? Что? Нельзя. Она у тебя для матча, да. В субботу у тебя матч, по-моему? Или когда? Нет? Да. Я не знаю. Да. Там матч следующий. Ты один наденешь. А вообще, у меня уже будет лицензия. Я бы на твоем месте в этом чемпионате доучаствовала. Я тебе объясню, потому что там реально что-то победить. А у этих уже вряд ли, наверное, ребят. Да. Поэтому ты и тут, и там. What was your question? Traditional roles. I'm okay if, but everyone should have a choice. А тебе пишут, если уже лицензия? Да, нам скажет Хосе. My football player, he goes to play football. Say hi. А вот что у тебя? Hi, my name is Martin. Зовут тебя? Yes. When I sit, of course. Скажи, что ты. But it shouldn't be for everybody. Like, you have no choice, you have to be in your traditional role and you are not allowed to be someone. This I don't like. Guys, I come from this society where you are not allowed to be lesbian or gay. So, of course, I'm tired to see on those people who suffer from it, who are illegal in their own countries, who are not allowed to get married. But for example, to become real partners, and I think it's very important because if you want to become officially husband and the wife, or as husband and the husband, I think that you can have this right. For me, I think it's your human right, because it's very, very important to, like in case of emergency, heritage. When you build your family, usually you build your empire. You should sign any contracts anyway between you and your partner. So I think that it will be easier for them just to get married and to be in couple. And of course, they can love each other if they want, but they shouldn't show too much in public. Like normal couples, they don't do it, and not normal, heterosexual couples, they don't do it. So the same, I don't want to see it I don't want to see too much. I don't want to go to your bedroom, and I don't want to see your relationships, what is behind curtains, what is hidden behind curtains. But I'm going to support them to have those rights, because it's very important, because I know how people without rights, how they live. And they need to hide themselves all the time. So this question is so, and from another point of view, for example, I had a lot of traumas from my childhood, and now since 18 years old, I started to work a lot with psychologists, and they helped me, and I try to, so I learn a lot, and I know that female and male figure is very important part of kids' upbringing. So if so I don't know about, for example, parenthood, like people who wants to become family with a person of the same gender. I don't think personally that they can be good male and female figures for their children. But from the other point of view, sometimes male and female partners they don't show good attitude to their children, and they also don't show good examples of good male and female figures for their children as well. See, conservatives don't want people they didn't like to have rights. Don't want people they didn't like to have rights. 1 second. I don't agree with children being exposed to trans. I personally think trans is a mistake, but I respect their rights to live their life the way they want. Live and let live. The rock shaman, yes, if your frontal part of your brain is mature enough and you can decide for yourself, I think you are right. Of course, you can do with yourself whatever you want. But if it's a child, and if you have two parents who makes decisions for their children, takes decisions, it's different. It's different, and it's very, very difficult. So I mean, generally, what we discuss here, like not super. You can be super right, but still you can have very adequate. Not still you can have very adequate. You can be the one who see these. World in a very adequate way, and you can be liberal and you can see this world in a very adequate way. I think that the problem is in terminology itself, because it's discredited itself. Discredited. Can I say it? Hopefully yes. Your thought process make perfect sense. Optimal family structure is a team of men and women in their right energy. FC. Yes, but we can have a lot of examples. Sometimes we were born not to live in perfect conditions. Do you know that a lot of people who changed this world and who brought a lot of positive things to this planet, they were born in very destructive families with parents drug takers and criminals and so on, but they were so necessary to this planet, and they made a lot more than those people who were born in perfect female and male energies, and then they became so happy and transparent because they needed nothing in this life and they didn't need to fight for something and to change something. So also, how we look on it, like from what sense? Like everyone is warm and happy, or we try to progress, to create, and to change something around us. This is also a discussable situation. So what is good? Good female and male energy. And what if I have male energy and my husband has female energy and we have found each other? Why not? Why we can't coexist? And if we are, we were given this possibility by nature to create kids, why we can do it? We can do it, and no one can say anything to us. Back in the day, we didn't even know they existed. That's how peaceful it was. You look mature. Thank you. Thank you, Hasuin. My gay friends say pretty much the same. Not happy they are grouped with the trans. Remember back in the day, the gays wasn't forcing anything because we don't need to know about other people's sexual lifestyle. It wasn't necessary for the public. Yeah, I agree, absolutely. I generally don't wanna, like, let me explain. For example, if I go out and I see a boy and a girl kissing each other in a very passionate way, and if it's too much, I don't want to see it as well, for example. I don't want to see it. I'm going to turn my head, and I don't need it. And so I don't want to... So it's not only about one gender or two genders, generally. There is a question I want to ask. Why there is sweat under your arm? Under my arm? Belly, are you crazy? I don't have sweat. Everything is okay. And if I have sweat, because I'm a human. Hello from islands. What kind of islands? What is this? I don't understand what's that flag for. Your thought process makes perfect sense. Okay, this I read. I don't agree with children. See, conservatives. Russia needs more people. They don't have any kids. That's why they what? That's why they ban gays, you mean? I think DL, maybe partly yes. My 7, if you want to disappear from the place you are now and move to a new place, what would it be? Who will you leave no contact with? My 7. I can't say that I keep in touch in my real life with a lot of people. I think that I have only a few friends, but they live in different parts, corners of this world. Now, not in the place where I live, so I don't want to refuse from any contacts in my life. Now they are all very nice and important for me, and like my husband and my kids. Of course, I want to move with them. So I can control my relationships without moving somewhere. And like if I don't want to communicate, I'm not going to do it. And it's not a question of like, could you imagine? No, I don't imagine. I just don't talk, and that's it if I don't want. I mean, I don't continue communication. So all contacts that I have now, I'm very satisfied, and I like those people with who I communicate. And concerning the place, first of all, I love the place where I live. It's a great, perfect Spain, fantastic. I really love it. But I'm like still thinking, because maybe I think that it would be easier for me and for my children to be integrated into a different society, like United States, for example. Have a beautiful day, the rock shaman. Are you living? Photon Putin and the state of Russia. ZZZ. ZZZ. Why ZZZ? Are you from Russia? You a hater of the gay community? Me? No, no. I think that the gay community don't like me. But I'm indifferent, very indifferent. Faroe Islands. Wow, is a place in the middle of the North Sea between Norway and Islands. Voltage. Hello, Voltage. Faroe Islands. Did you recognize the flag? Couldn't handle a Russian woman. They accept things from their men like hard work and stuff. Couldn't handle a Russian woman. They expect things from their men like hard work and stuff. Cactus, it depends. I think there are a lot of different Russian women, but generally they were raised in such atmosphere that yes, they are looking for fathers, and father he should know how to do everything. He is not a partner. He is an imaginary figure, and he's not real, and because he never existed in their lives, and now I want to meet, like I didn't have my father when I was a child, and now I became a grown-up, and I want to meet not a partner with his negative sides and positive traits of character. I want to meet a perfect father, and my father, he needs to earn, he needs to know how to work at home, he needs to help me, he needs to do everything, he needs to be handsome, no cheatings in the same time, attractive, I don't know, to spread his sexual fluids everywhere that every girl will envy, but in the same time he should love only me. So it's but I don't know if it's only about Russia. I think it's about many countries. I think that it's a misconception. My comment was a joke to something saying they needed a Russian woman. Okay. Okay. Which ethnicity would you say Russian girls find most attractive? I don't know, FC. I think that Russian girls like, I don't know, but how can I know? I have no idea. I liked Southern Republics of Russia, Dagestan, Ingushetia, Chechnya. They are very difficult people, but when they are intelligent, they can be so attractive because they have very unique energy, like passion, energy. But finally I found myself that my husband is Slavic, and I'm very happy with him. I think that a lot of men are looking for as well. Voltage. Oh really? Like a perfect partner, like a mother, yeah? A mother. The one who supports, the one who is independent, but she will listen to me, and she will... So, like when you want your wife to be in two roles, to be your lover, and so it's... I understand, yeah, probably. Well, Drakaina is a Russian, and she seemed genuine, and I love her personality, and will be down even when a man struggles. That's a real woman. What do you mean, and will be drowned even when a man struggles, and seem genuine, and love her personality, and will be down? What does it mean? Even when a man... I don't understand. Even when a man struggles, that's a real woman. So thank you. It was a compliment, I think. Uzbek. Hello, walaikum salam. I've always had a thing for redheads and our Russian comrades. Not Miss Drag, she's married. I've always had a thing for redheads. And what does it mean, redheads? Cactus. Yeah, mutual respect and sharing the load. And I think that we should be mature enough to understand that every person has personality. And personality is not a hero from a fairy tale or from a primitive movie. It's not a hero that just, for example, we have positive hero or negative hero. No, we are more difficult. And if we accept it, I think it will make our lives easier. When I was young, loved watching their teams in the Olympics. You mean what? You mean Slavic teams, Russian teams? Teri Blas Alex, my accent, thank you. I think that what, okay, this I read. I love Izmir Cheshme, yes, I've been there several times. Problem is our society is too invested in who other people love, need to know who other people miss my ex, we left on good terms. And so when was it? Was it very long ago or not so long ago? Red head is red hair. A red hair. A red hair is like ginger hair. Oh, I can take my son's iPad. I'm going to ask my daughter. Можешь Мартина iPad принести, пожалуйста? Если это.
Да.
Спасибо тебе.
Он ничего не делает.
Ну да, просто он же ушел, я могу воспользоваться. Надо было у него попросить.
Походу он с планшетом ушел, но я мой не могу дать.
Да ладно, с планшетом. Точно?
А никуда?
Wait 1 second, guys, I'm going to check. Maybe my son has left his iPad and I will take it because it will be easier for me to read your messages. No, it's aquí. Tableta, it's aquí.
А,
Sí. See, it's here. Shorts. I don't want them to watch short videos. But sometimes they do, I see it. Hi, my name is Elena Sergakova and you are watching Drakaina Secret. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for your 46 likes. I appreciate. This is the best compliment that you can make to a live streamer. But also you can donate me if you want. And also you can buy my merch if you like, of course, and follow my Telegram channel. If you have something deeper and if you can say something more than just boobs and marry me, go to my Telegram channel. If you are a boobs and marry me person, it's better to meet here because YouTube will automatically block you. Auburn or fire hair, cactus. Auburn, I understand. Redhead, okay. You miss your ex. Tell me more about your ex, El Puma. I remember you talked about her already. Are you spiritual? Yes, a kind of. But everyone have a good day. I am off to take my little one to the library. Cactus, have a great day there. Go to library. Such a great way to spend your time. Wow. Ew, nothing lasts forever, even cold November rain. Is it a song? Long ago, I'm not stalking her, but I feel like she knows I be watching her on social media. Does she have a new life or she is alone? And long ago, how long ago was it? She low-key missed me, though I have a spiritual feeling about it. True, but it's hard. That was my baby girl. What is for FR? Meet people for a reason. You learn and move on. What does it mean, meet people for a reason? It's yes, it's a song. November Rain, Guns N' Roses. November Rain. November Rain. I don't remember. I remember Meet Me Up When September Ends. Okay, my chat is silent. I have probably several seconds to relax and to like my own video. You meet people for a reason. You learn the lesson, grow as a person and move on. Yes, very often. I met a lot of people like this, but now I don't meet them anymore, I think. No, I met some last year. Several. A romantic. Why do you laugh? Do you have problems with recognizing your accent? You are shy? You feel uncomfort? Or no? I remember she gave me something on Valentine's Day, but I forgot it was VD. What is VD? And she wrote me a love letter. I didn't open it yet. My mom was cleaning my room and she threw it away. I was pissed. Oh my god. But how old are you, El Puma? Because you write like someone who is very young. It was a long time ago, 7th and 8th grade, but it was a real love, Drakaina. Yeah, but if you still remember her, maybe it's a high time to go back to your relationships, high school. I think it's not even high school. I think 6th and 7th grade is like middle school. Middle school. Probably. I don't know your system of education, but it sounds like. My personal opinion is that you have to close all your gestalts and all your relationships. Until you feel something, don't block your feelings. Don't behave yourself, of course, like a real stalker, but try to talk, try to explain your feelings. Try to do not maybe in front of her. Try to do it with your GPT chat, because I think that it's the worst idea to keep your feelings in yourself and not to give them it a chance to be expressed. I can explain, because I used to block my feelings. And it was very difficult for me. I blocked, but then suddenly I decided to behave myself not like a stalker. I was not a stalker but I started to discuss and to confess and to talk about my feelings. And all people around were shocked. But then I realized that all of those, actually for me, feelings, they were very unnecessary. And they were blocked, and they were not. They were strong, but not very deep. And when I started to discuss them and to talk, to confess, to address it to a partner, it helped me a lot to find my partner. But where it all starts. I just turned 28 on December 4th. Oh, 28, it's already, you are an adult. You are not like 17 or 18. I mean that it was quite long ago, 7th and 8th grade. I think that maybe you can start from the beginning in that case. Yeah, till what age did you date her? A very good question. I also have the same question. Middle school. I had some stories from middle school, and I closed them when I was in my 20s. And I was in good relationships with this guy for a long time. But now when I married Artyom, he doesn't. He has wife, by the way. He found his love as well, and I'm very happy for him. But he now he doesn't communicate with me anymore. I thought that we were friends, but it appeared that not. So she was beautiful, and is she beautiful? Still beautiful. How does she look? Can you describe her? I just wonder what type of girls do you like. 14, but my friend's parents was together for 20 years and met in middle school. It's normal. People very often, I know a lot of people who were together in middle school and then, for example, in 20 years they met again and they got married and they are great partners and great couples. I know a lot of situations like this because when you meet each other in school and if you like each other, it's very sincere. It's not because you are rich and wealthy and handsome and okay, handsome maybe, but it's not because of your achievements. You know, those feelings, they are very clean. And I think actually it's a very good idea to meet someone in this moment who saw your soul and not your achievements, who saw who you were at the time, like a teenager, not mature, but this maybe if those feelings, if they were real, it means that you were attracted to each other and you have very clean emotions, clean, and it can be a very beautiful story. Thank you, Leonardo. Guys, sound check. Now I have a sound check. Because I had a phone call. Unfortunately, phone call. And do you know that it was scammers? They called me and now I need to... I don't know. She's a mix of Puerto Rican and Black American. Oh my god, she likes... Tila, but Caribbean and American. She looks like Tila. And who's Tila? Is Tila Tequila? Tila. I don't know who is Tila. I remember there was a girl Tila Tequila, but it was very long ago. Probably you don't know her. Good morning. Mickey's fine. It's great because the last time when I had a phone call, I thought that I switched off cellular connection. And I don't know how did they manage to call me. Leonardo, what do you mean? What does it mean? You give me a look. Thank you for 50 likes. I see 50 likes. On my iPad and on my iPhone I see 49. Perfetto. $15 people in my life, okay. By the way, where is let's write. No, I wrote on my. I just wonder where are all guys. Twisted, Sean, Alfred. We haven't seen him for a long time. Oh, somebody followed me, my Telegram channel. Thank you very much. I see here 192 subscribers. I want to grow it. I want to have more people on my Telegram channel because they are like the closest one. I would give you her Instagram, but I don't want to chat to see Helena. I want to, but I don't want the chat to see her. On my Telegram group, can you write me and then delete? I have only 10 people there, so no one will see, I'm sure. Right after this live stream. I will go and we delete this message. 1 in 6 people on the planet speaks English. Romantic. Yes. And you? Where are you from, romantic? And do you speak English? I have to start singing to attract people to this chat. Or to put on my songs. Oh, I changed the lyrics a little bit, because sometimes when you write songs, you know, it goes from inside, and then when your brain is relaxed, you can check it, and you can make it like better version of what you did. And yesterday I changed it, and when you change it, you need to change the music and like the song itself. And as I don't know how to do it manually, I do it with the IE, and the version that I liked is not very good, as I understand, because my previous version, it had guitar and all other instruments, and this version, it has almost nothing, but I like the voice and I like lyrics now, because it's like everything, like I want to see it, and I like melody but not enough of instruments. Yeah. And what? And now I need to work on it again, but it's difficult because I'm absolutely not a specialist. I know nothing about it. So if you understand something, you can write me. My chat is so silent, guys. Okay, no, yes, very silent. Dragon, hello, territorialisme. Territorialisme, c'est quoi ça? Is when you protect your territory and you don't want any other people to go on your territory? Can I write you? What do you mean? You can write me here in my chat. But there is no need. Oh, who is that gentleman and scholar? My dear Sean. We have banned with him already. Guten Tag, Selena, Artyom, family, and Sly. I'm just stopping in heaven. Stopping in heaven appointment. Keep on keeping on. Thank you, my dear Sean. Sean. Let's make a band. Have you seen my... I think that for us it's high time. Do we have some other guys who play drums, for example? Do we have someone? Because we have 2 guitarists already, we have 2 songwriters. I'm not sure if I can be a singer, a vocalist, because no, but if I would like to be a vocalist, if we can change a little bit not my voice, but how I sing it, if we can change. But we have already everything. Sean, you know how to play the guitar. Artyom knows how to play the guitar. I think that we should have our garage and we should play there. He liked and subscribed. Thank you so much. Thank you. I don't know, you make me happy all the time. When you appear generally and like this. Who is Selena? Selena is me. It's nice to meet you. I could. Can you play percussion and bass? Yes, percussion is great. I love it. David, David, you're gonna be our director. Do you know why? Because I think that you are so pragmatic and so straight. Straight, can I say it when I describe someone's character? I mean, not sexual orientation, but just character. That you can... like represent your image. Marco Pot, hello from Germany. Hello, Germany. And the drums, who is playing? I want this. Oh, I'm hot. Whew. I listen to a lot of music and can't tell if someone sings off key and can pick out different instruments by ear. Ah, no, in that case you have to be in a band, but I choose your role. I think that we can have, like, all the roles are vacant. You can become anyone you want. You can use electronically drum machine. Yeah, for me this is like very, very sexy. Like I would love also to use it, but I want to sing my songs, if to be honest. Plus to eat twisted, she doesn't like to sing. She told me, so I can be a singer. Yeah, you can be manager and sound engineer, maybe. Yes, by the way, sound engineer. This is also someone. We forgot. This is very important. That song by Twisted is her singing on IE or IE? David, it's IE. She's actually, she explained me how to use it. But nowadays, David, as I understood, you don't have to be super gifted singer. You have to have character and charisma, and then computer will do everything for you. And I heard even sometimes you can take and you can sing like this, and it does it automatically. Do you have a plan for vacation? I can't imagine my vacations. My vacations, yes, is to go to the United States, to Sean and David, and to hire a garage, and to start repetitions. I can't imagine any other kind of vacations right now, because to imagine that I just left, I don't know, to Thailand. Imagine to go to Thailand for 2 weeks. To lay on beach without kids, and what to do, like to think about your safety, to think about their safety. Awful. Do you know what Artyom saw today? I don't know how to say. A teenager about 10 years old on a pedestrian road, laying there because a car hit him and the car disappeared. And there were a lot of police people and a lot of people. He was in neck collar, and he was in, but he was laying on a pedestrian. What's the name? Like very, Artyom. It was difficult for him, but he told me about it, and so I see, because it's not far from my school. And someone did it and escaped. Hopefully they will find him, because not far from this place there is a petrol station, BPB, British Petroleum. And I think that they should have cameras. And if they... but your police, they work usually. And when they want to find someone, they're gonna stop every single car in the city to check. So I think that they will find, but it's such a disgusting situation. The guy, and he did it near school. And the guy is about 10 years old, so I don't know how is he. I practically grew up in the music studio, so I can be manager. Oh, Voltage! Super! Plus to it, you speak so many languages. And with you, we can work worldwide. We can do concerts all over the world. We can go with a tour. Imagine, international tour. The child was involved in a hit and run. Yes. Yes. 10 years old. But Artyom told that he was around 10, like according to his to his thoughts that he was about. Sean, can you imagine? It's because I think that they escaped probably because they were not drunk or drugs or something. Because you just can't escape. It's not normal. And it was in the morning, and he went to school. Why? Hello. People here don't look crossing road, too busy on phones, and they just run out and don't look. No, it was in a special place on a pedestrian road. How to say? 1 second, I need to remember. 1 second. Пешеходный переход. Passage. Pedestrian passage, I think, yes? My poor GPT chat, he has to guess. No, на английском. Pedestrian crossing with all signs, with like everything was there. Why is you blaming the kid? Who? Why? No, we don't. On the opposite. He was right on a pedestrian crossing. So who blame him? On the opposite. No, even if it was unsanctioned place, still I think that he shouldn't go alone without parents. How he appeared there alone? This is also a question. Because in Spain, by law, you can move alone when you are 12. But according to Artyom, he was younger than 12 years old. High voltage is in the house. Yeah, high voltage. Grew up in Norway. How did you know I'm high voltage today? Probably on their phone or drunk and just left. Yeah, but it's a disgusting situation. I can't imagine who, or maybe this was a Swedish mafia guy who didn't want to show himself to police and to whom it was so important to escape, but in this situation again. But there were a lot of people and they blocked like the whole road from one crossroad to another crossroad, and it's very long. They blocked everything, a lot of police cars there were, and a lot of emergency and a lot of people and hopefully he will be okay and they catch the driver. Yeah, I think that I will know about it because we live in a very small place, and actually we know when such incidents happen. Usually we know, and probably they're gonna have a raid today or tomorrow, or maybe they had it this morning already. Because usually when they want to find someone, they just block all roads and they stop every single car, and usually they find. Yeah, but of course the most important that I hope that he didn't break, that everything is okay with him. Because he was still on the ground that time, but he was in, like Artyom described, he was in wearing special medical equipment and neck collar and everything, but he was fixed. But you don't know what was with him. I know this girl who got hit by a car when she was 6, and she's 18 now and still has a limb. Yes, a lot of people who unfortunately had road accidents as pedestrians, especially, they have injuries, and these injuries stay with them for whole life. and you need to go through rehabilitation, you need to do special kind of sport, and sometimes it's so difficult, and sometimes it leaves a scar with you until the last day of your life. So of course it's better to try to avoid it. Maybe a crosswalk. What is you mean a crosswalk? I mean pedestrian crossing. Those it was shown. This one. With a special sign. But I think that they need to have to make a bridge there because it's unsafe. There is a school. Hi Selena. Hello Young. How are you doing, my Young? You know too much about everything and anything. Well, Sean, she walks around so slow, like hurry up, get over it. You mean this girl who is 18 now? 57 likes, guys. Thank you so much. You should carry her. It's always the Swedish mafia. Voltage, do you know why? Have you heard? Because we had it in news that a lot of Swedish people, Swedish mafia, they now moved to Marbella. Because in Sweden, police, for them it's easier to escape from police and to do their dirty things, criminal things here in Marbella than in Sweden. And we had a lot of Swedish mafia in Marbella. And even one Swedish singer was killed, rap singer, was killed here. If you get driver's license, I hope you don't run over me or anyone else. Dear David, can you block please the guy with Lenin on his avatar? Or I don't, maybe it's not Lenin, maybe it's someone else, but I think that there is a red star. His name is Finansovый Socialism in Russian. He is too self-confident. No, I like when you are self-confident, but it's not about self-confidence, it's about madness. Yeah, thank you, you recognize me. Swedish house mafia. What does it mean, house? Solidarity with our Ukrainian brothers and sisters, Brazil. Thank you, Jose. Thank you. High voltage, what about the Swedish meatballs? Oh, Swedish meatballs. I need to go to IKEA. You can see over the steering wheel. Yeah, by the way, why? Do you have a special seat to drive? I was in a booster seat until I was 14. What about them? I like meatballs. I think all Scandinavians do. I think voltage not only Scandinavians like meatballs. It's I think it's so international. Your meatballs, I think in IKEA, do they have a good quality meatballs or it's not supernatural? But I love them even in IKEA. We need to go there. Sometimes, like maybe once per 6 months, we go to IKEA to eat. Because now I prefer like not to buy a lot of things there. I prefer to buy something like Indian furniture. No, there are a lot of very beautiful, stylish sites where you can find very good quality and interesting furniture. But IKEA also is not bad. Yes. Why I say this? This wooden table is from IKEA. It's very solid. Yes, she will have to have a periscope and special handicap car. We even have different words for different size. Cute bleu, Eastern ballast ones, and Kutaka big ones. Voltage. And what do we have in IKEA? I have a plan for vacation. I will go to Uludag. Where is it? I could. Yeah, Swedish police has really stepped up their game lately, and also they don't look for them outside Sweden unless they have several years sentence. Yeah, IKEA has okay meatballs, but I can make much better ones by hand. I believe you. Voltage? I believe you. Invite me to your yacht. And brown sauce. What do you mean by brown sauce? Because usually we eat it with a berry sauce. So it's red. It's like the best berry sauce. India has good furniture, tuna tartar, and some pretty nice sunsets. Yes, a lot of pretty, the best, almost the best sunsets in the world. Goes to Montenegro and to India. Say hi in this chat. Okay. Selena Sergakova 11. Like. The best video. Let's talk to improve my algorithms. A lot of money, finance, Trump, business, Elon Musk, spaceship, Taylor Swift, Dior, Birkin bag, Cartier. No, I just attract very wealthy people, and now let's attract intelligent people. Nuclear physics, molecular physics, quantum, Andron collider. Very difficult with clever words. Highway to hell. High voltage. Do you like AC/DC with Bon Scott and Brian Johnson? Are they from Sweden? Bon Scott is the best, yes, but what do you know? You are only 18. Ah. Uludak is in Bursa. Ah, okay. I know Bursa. I know, yeah, I understand. What you're going to do there, I cute. I promise if you tasted my handmade mashed potato. My husband cooked today mashed potato. Potatoes with handmade meatballs in brown sauce, a dash of lingonberry jam. You wouldn't even remember that sauce existed. Ah, I understand. I love molecular physics. You mean you love, did you learn it? Sean, I know music peaked in the 80s and 90s. Yeah, Sean, me also. I lived in a different culture, but this is classic. AC/DC, I also know. I'm not a specialist, but I know. I was born that time, but when something is not as big, I could miss it. But AC/DC and this song, what was this song? Highway to Hell. This one, I know this. Bon Scott, is from 70s. From 70s? You mean he was born in 70s or he was a singer in 70s? It's impossible, I think, to be a singer in 70s, to be an adult that time. Yeah, I right, and the 70 Blondie, the new wave. Why was this? Yeah, I often think about neutrons and protons and electrons and stuff. I like to know what we are made of. I understand you, Voltage. I think about universe a lot, but I need to check. It. But very often I find myself at a dead end, can I say like this? because not enough of information. And I think that micro and macro also. We want to go into, but difficult. Bon Scott died in the late 70s. He was AC/DC original singer. So did he die young? He was number one? 70s. They already existed. He died in the late 70s. 70s, so it means 70 like 978. Oh my god. But they sound so modern. Contemporary. Yes, maybe because it's contemporary art. I swear you've never seen a bad looking Russian unless was 80 mama babushka grew up on patatushki. Born Scott died in the late original singer. I had this I saw. 1 second. Do you like Bon Jovi? Bon Jovi is also great. For me, he's an icon. I can't say that, for example, I sit and like him, but he's an icon. Place holes are kind of freaky BTO. Think about infinite mass. Basically a hole in the universe. A place where pure physics rules just disappears out the window instantly. Defenestrated black holes. Yeah, I understand. I know, black holes. I tried to listen about black holes and but it's difficult because I think that they don't understand themselves, scientists. What is this? Because you can go there. But there is a time lab. Yes, time lab. You can go to past, to future. No, I heard some theories. Bon Jovi, okay, but I don't follow him, not my type of thing. I like both equally, but I must admit I'm most familiar with Bon Jovi. Bon Jovi, also, how old is he? My favorite is song Dua Lipa. What? I don't even know her songs. No, maybe I know, but I don't know if it's Dua Lipa or someone else. Can you sing something? I could. You give love bad name. You give love bad name. What do you mean? Is it a song? Is it a song from Dua Lipa? You give love bad name? Defenestrated means to throw someone or something out a window. Black Hole Sun is Sun Garden song. What about you? What about me? What I like my own songs. New Rules is cool. New Rules is cool is what? Is a song of Dua Lipa or it's about black hole? Guys, for your information, I will go live today in the evening, 9:30 again, as usually. And now I'm going to stay here 18 minutes more. So we can do what? I don't know. To eat maybe. I'm not hungry. And what can I eat? What we have at home? Mashed potato we have. Zahari. Hello, Zahari. And I know that now in 15 minutes I'm going to have again maybe a lot more people like yesterday. My YouTube wants me to stay live 4 hours. Non-stop. To take you with me to shower, to cook. 61 likes. Someone came here and liked my video. Thank you. Ah, it's not my video. I don't know how some of those streamers have a life. You mean, do you know such live streamers who live stream 24 hours? I heard about it, but I thought that it was challenge. Or do you have such people who you can go and check every hour and they will be live? I think you can become crazy. You have to be very strong mentally, or on the opposite, maybe very absolutely crazy to do it. Hands up, deep. Where are you from? Who are you? Why hands up? What do you mean? Selena, I will see you later today. I must go now. Thank you for your service and kindness. Sean, thank you for being here. Thank you for coming. I'm happy. In the beginning, I didn't have. I wanted to write you, Sean, but then I decided not to do it because I published an announcement in your group. And in the beginning of live stream, like I had no people who I know. Was very lonely. I had David. David was here, and someone else. And Del Puma. Yes, we had conversations, political conversation. It was very hot, by the way. Very hot in the beginning of. Okay, Sean. See you tonight. Have a great day. I could. What do you mean? I don't understand you. My dear. Guys, don't forget to like my video. Maybe it will bring us new viewers and new messages here. And don't forget to check my merch. My t-shirts. I created them with love and with my inspiration. It's not just computer generated. These are all my ideas. You are silent. So guys, if you are silent, maybe for me also to go to have a rest and to come back. Young Selena, you are one of my favorite people on YouTube. Thank you, my dear Young. Thank you very much for everything. Oh, I could. You are welcome. It's nice to hear that. And don't forget, we will see each other later tonight. So I think I'm thinking about what would be the best time slot for me, but we will see. Tomorrow I will go live in the evening, and the day after tomorrow I'm going to go live like during the day and then in the evening. Okay, guys, see you later. Okay? Kisses. Thank you for coming. Ciao.